Hey buddies, Moze Zane here, coming at you with another Borderlands 3 video. Today I'm excited to show you this amazing vault card legendary that just came out with our most recent vault card, the Blade Fury. Now the Blade Fury is an amazing AR that shoots knives that deal weapon damage and melee damage. The fun part about that is that these shots are able to proc our melee artifacts, aka White Elephant, Knife Drain, Unleash the Dragon, vice versa, anything you want. So what I'm going to be using is going to be Elemental Projector, White Elephant. I'm going to be running through the Malawan takedown just real quick, just so I can show you how much crazy damage it can deal. But before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
Right off the bat, I do want to say that this can spawn in the Gatling variant and the Masher variant as well, so you could get it to shoot up to 4 knives at once or to shoot rapidly fast. I'm honestly unsure what type of variant I have here, but I'm pretty sure it's just the fixed part version that you get right off the bat. It has an interesting way of shooting. You can hold down the gun, which makes it an incredible Jacob's weapon. Since it's a Jacob's weapon, if you get a crit, it can ricochet to other enemies as well, like any Jacob's weapon. And since we're using Amara, since Amara has tons and tons of melee modifiers, we're going to be dealing lots and lots of damage with each knife. And in general, Amara has this crazy ability that allows the bullets to ricochet. So we're going to be seeing ricocheting from body shots and crit shots, which is very, very exciting. So I'm just using a regular Ties That Bind Amara build. Now, all the shots that we deal that we're shooting are going to be melee damage on top of that. I'm not sure if it's confirmed that it gets Groundbreaker, but I would assume it gets Groundbreaker. Pretty much we're one-shotting every single enemy we come across, which is absolutely crazy, without like pretty much any effort. And on top of that, since we have body in mind, all of our melee damage is also going to be dealing splash damage, which is really, really good, because as many of you know, splash damage has lots of awesome modifiers, especially with the secondary stat splash damage, because of the way that it has multiplicable multipliers. So all the damage that we're dealing here is just pretty much insane. We can do Ties That Bind and just instantly kill everything around us, which is really, really awesome. Sometimes the damage will falter, but generally you'll see that the damage is pretty much so strong that you're going to be one-shotting every single enemy. And right off the bat right there, I didn't actually know that, but it seems like the bullets were able to travel through the barrier right there. So that's a little key point right there, that the bullets are able to travel through barriers, or at least on the Malawan takedown right there, which is very, very fun. Now the Valkyrie squad just spawned, and I'm just gonna pretty much spam my I'm sorry, that was crazy. I didn't anticipate to one-shot them all at once like that. That was really fun. But I'm sorry, I'm just having a real blast with this. This is really fun. The gun might be the best gun in general for Amara. I definitely could see it being used with a lot of other characters, not just Amara, but you're able to deal pretty much really good damage. It's a lot better feeling than the Face Puncher. I'd probably say that it's better than the Face Puncher, and I feel like a lot of people would agree with me based on the testing that we're seeing on day one. And I'm just really excited to see what else this gun is going to be able to do in the future. Any cool synergies that people are going to find. Now that we tested some of the White Elephant, I'm going to equip the Unleash the Dragon now. See how much damage we can deal. On top of that, see, we do have a fire dot on the enemy. You can kind of see it on the immune right there. So Unleash the Dragon also works. Pretty much any melee artifacts works with this. So it's, in general, just a really, really powerful gun to use with anybody, especially Amara, since she has all those melee multipliers on her skill tree, just to allow her to deal lots and lots of damage. And I've even tried it with Flak, and you're able to deal pretty much tons and tons of damage with Flak as well. I feel like I showed this weapon good enough, and I don't really need to sell it too much, because it really does all the work for you. It does tons and tons of damage. It probably procs Groundbreaker as well. But before we finish this video, I do want to show my Wotan kill really, really quick. Now keep in mind that this Blade Fury that I have doesn't have melee anointments on it. If it did have the melee anointment, it would be dealing a lot more damage, like the 300%, I think it is, melee increase after you use Face Slam. So that's going to pretty much expedite it to even crazier extents, and I'm really excited to see how much damage it can deal when people have that anointment on this weapon. And I do feel like the Unleash the Dragon might not be the best thing to go to on mobbing, only because all the enemies die too quickly before you can get any Unleash the Dragon procs or anything like that. Or even with the White Elephant, the enemies die too quickly to get any procs like that as well. But it is nice to have on there to allow you to get bonus damage for your ground breakers, assuming it does work that way. So keep in mind, White Elephant might be your best bet to go for. Now that our Wotan, I just want to show how quickly we can kill Wotan with this build. I really do think it's not going to take any time at all to really kill Wotan. Like right there, we just got the first phase out of the way. There, we got the second phase out of the way. Third phase. The fourth phase right there. And then we're just going to kill Wotan really, really quickly here, I'm sure. So that phase was killed really, really quickly. And then the flying one is going to die really, really quickly. Not as quickly as I was expecting, but probably because we wasted all our ground breaker procs on the first half right there. And right there, Wotan got killed really, really quickly. Of course, I don't have that good of an optimized Moze build. If you had a Brawler on, if you had the better melee class mod on, or even if you had a Kensen on or anything like that, you could definitely deal a lot more damage than I'm dealing right here. I don't really have that too much of an optimized melee build for Amara, and I was able to kill Wotan really, really quickly. And I'm sure you could find quicker ways to kill him than I did. Like I stated before, I don't have melee secondary stats on my class mod, but right there, this weapon is very, very good. If you're gonna get any single weapon to unlock with your vault card keys, I've definitely unlocked this weapon first. It's very, very good. If you guys want to check out the other 3 vault card legendaries, definitely click on the top right. I have showcased all the other 3, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. War in a cave with a torch on a wall, then a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.